Just cause you ain't dead don't mean that you was alive. Mm, mm. I don't know where I just got that there from. I just thought about that right there. Just because you ain't dead don't mean that you was alive. A lot of y'all just living, but it don't mean that you're alive out here in these streets. What it do, what it do, how y'all living? I am Willie Williams. Thank y'all for joining the player. Go ahead on and hit the thumbs up button. Come on in, sit yourselves right on down. Just think about it, and think about why you around here. Just tell somebody, tell somebody. In the words of our good brother, Dr. Umar Johnson, out here, say it 3 times. Say it 3 times for the people to get it because they may not hear you the first 2 times. That's what's up. Shout out to Lee for the $2 super chat. What it do, what it do. We screaming everywhere. We everywhere. Y'all know how they be doing the player. Y'all know that they not going to tend to a player needs right now. But I need for you good people to be out here tending to a player's needs. I really, really do. Just because you not dead don't mean you alive. I know, but Willie, that don't make no sense. My heart beating and all that shit. Yeah. You out here. You was out here like somebody who was on that fentanyl after they done smoked it. As you on that fentanyl and trench together. How they just leaned over. See, they not dead, but they just not alive. They you know. You just post up. You just taking up space. Taking up space a lot of time. You just is I don't I really don't know how to say it to you. The 414 Kid Walker is checking on into the place to be over here, over and over there tonight. Willie, what it do? Appreciate that right there. I see where you at. Y'all listen, man, as you come on in, hit the thumbs up, hit the share button. Y'all know how we do. We need to go ahead on and get to 100. I wanna hit 100 before we get the party started. But it depends on how I'm gonna feel in the next 3 to 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I just may change my doggone mind. But I do need your support. Now why did that do that right there? Because that's not right. That's not even looking right. Hold on. Get myself together. Bam! I look good on TV. And I need to be like on national TV. South Carolina say the 801 is up in the building. What it do? Man. Shout out to our Haitian brothers and sisters, man. Shit finna get bad. It's finna really, really get bad. Out here, say what's cracking, Willie. Say in chat, what's good. So you hit that like button. Appreciate you being around here. Shout out to your boy from the 214. But we know that we in the 213. We made it play. I appreciate you being around here. For real though. Say, Tennessee is up in the building, said the 209. Cali is up in this thing, the 405. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma is up in the building. Fayetteville, North Carolina is in the building. It's a what it do. The 334 the Monkey Town is up in the building. Appreciate that right there. You mess around with that autocorrect, they will do you sometime. Shot Town is in the church. What it do? Preach. We finna try to do Trump. I'm finna try to give you a word. I'm finna try to give you a word of the day. Mississippi. Checking on in. Say the 662 is up in the building. Was that Mississippi? I got something about that Mississippi. Was that New Orleans? I think it's I think it's some. Our New Orleans is down bad right now, something like that right now. I think I got something. Hold on, let me. Oh yeah. Kind of, sort of down bad right now. We got 77 with the likes, And as y'all come on in, man, listen, man, y'all tell somebody about the player, man. It's really not that hard to tell somebody about the player. As you come on in, hit the like button, hit the thumb up, hit something, so I can go ahead on and get the party started. Well, here. I ain't gonna wait because I don't feel like waiting. Now, what was this right here? Shout out to Trump finna visit Florida's new Alcatraz. We got a new Alcatraz out here in these buildings for the people who are sneaking in, for the people who we had done told to come in, and now we telling them to go and they don't want to leave. It's kind of like inviting a chick inside your house, and you know. She don't want to play. So since she don't want to play, I'm going to need for you to go, sugar. But she don't want to go because she's looking at your crib and stuff like that right there. You got the silk sheets or the satins or just regular old cotton. Y'all already know I would be out here doing it. But you got matching pots and pans. You know what I'm saying? You got matching pots and pans. You got toilet paper and baby wipes. You know what I'm saying? That they're like, she feel like you can spoil her. You know. You got cups, glasses, and straws. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just play a little different as an old player out here in these doggone street. You know what I'm saying? You got air freshener and air plugs in the wall. I'm trying to tell you something here. You got pleasant candles. You got pleasant candles out here. Y'all please remember go around here to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. The biggest, the largest candle company in the world. Craig, we got to voice this. We really do have to voice this. We have multiple fragrances. Let me go ahead and take that down. We have multiple fragrances. Everything smells good. I'm trying to tell you something. If you would like for your ear to smell as good as this right here, it's going around there to PleasantCandles.com. Get yours in. And it's hard to get them babies out your crib when your crib is better than her mammy house. You know what I'm saying? But she don't want to play. She don't want to play throw up tackle. You know what I'm saying? That baby don't want to, get a little physical, a little rough. What the hell you thought I just wanted your company or something? No, no, lady. So I'm gonna need for you to go because you don't want to play. I don't really want to go. Well, why we got to do that right there? Baby, I ain't stressing it. Just I'm gonna need for you to go ahead on the lead. I want to be by myself right now because it don't make no sense for me to have somebody in my area when I need to. I can play throw up tackle by myself. I can throw up tackle by myself, and accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish. But I don't need for you to be here. The only reason that you was here was to play throw up tackle. Now you don't want to play throw up tackle. Time for you to go. It just get real difficult out here in these streets, man. He say if we can't hunch, I can stay home. Facts. This makes no sense. Oh, you thought that we would Netflix and shit? Girl, stop. I'm over 40, baby. Don't need your time like that right now, baby. No. You could be like doing your hair, your makeup or something. Baby. I don't want to take up your time like that right now. Y'all, we got 97 likes and we should be hitting like 100. We should be hitting like 100 real quick, real soon. Real. He say, I always say, shorty, you can come or leave. I'm trying to tell you something. That's what I mean. And listen, players, y'all got to stop playing with these bras. Stop playing with these bras, man. Stop acting like you don't want to hunch. You all be hanging out with chicks. Give yourself a pat on the back because y'all done hit 100 by 12 after the hour. Ooh, I just been running my mouth so decent. Shout out to Big J Boogie for the $5 cash app. Say I just got 5 on the show. Say I need a break from work. Yes. I'm in agreement too. I'm in agreement because as bad as I be needing one. For real. You say that YT buffing? YT buffing. They might be mad at me though. Player, stop lying. Stop lying to yourself and stop lying to these bras. And I do understand that you feel like, well, if I tell her my real intention, she not gonna want to come around Netflix chill. If I tell her my real intentions, then she gonna be busy. She gonna find something to do. If I tell her my real intentions, well, let me just listen. You can find out if a chick really want to do something with you. Just tell her that, hey, I'm trying to do a little something tonight. If she don't, do not stress that, baby. Do not stress that, baby. Well, I got something to do. Well, all right. Let me hit you back in a good little minute real quick. Don't be sitting back and she done said, well, I got to do something with my mom. I got to find somebody. All right. Let me hit you right back. No. Right back. Don't call her back, though. Don't call her back. Wait about 30 minutes to an hour to make some other plans for somebody else. We got to stop playing with people. The reason I say wait 30 minutes to an hour because 9 times out of 10, if she like you, she'll call you back. If she may not want to do a little something tonight, but if she like you, she'll call you back. And if she call you back, hey, this right here will make it 5. If she call you back saying, okay, I can come, tell her don't come. Tell her, oh man, I just got something else to do. You know what I'm saying? Tonight is really like not a good night. Tonight is really not a good night. I'm so sorry. My bad. Let me talk to you. Let me call you back tomorrow or something like that right now. And get off the phone with her. When I see, y'all got to understand the game. It's games that need to be played out here, and a lot of times the females, they be playing the game. So you just got to be a true enough player to really understand the game out here. Again, that's if she really likes you. See, because just because a female turn you down from hunching that night don't mean that they don't want to hunch. Maybe a period on. We have no idea. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that thing ain't fresh enough and she ain't soaked it in Epsom salt or something. It just could be a whole bunch of different things going on. Or maybe she have another date with another player. I'm just saying something, you know. My whole point is stop stressing bras about that monkey. Don't stress no broad about no monkey. That's why you tell them straight up, listen, I'm trying to do a little something tonight. What's happening? If she ain't trying to do a little something, move on to somebody who trying to do a little something. If you got you about 3 or 4 and ain't nobody trying to do a little something, then you don't do a little something with somebody. I'm just trying to help y'all because we be stressing ourselves out, y'all. We be stressing ourselves out with these little games. You all be around here with hope. Y'all around here with hope. Your blood pressure done rolls because you know it take our blood pressure to rise up for us to have a good time to really, really play real good throw-up tackle. You know what I'm saying? Your blood pressure just sitting up here. 45 minutes to an hour and a half. And she ain't done gave in yet. Boy, I stopped playing with myself like that right there probably when I was like 19 or something. After that, I was like, oh, hell no, well, nope. No. I don't play with you bras like that right there. Either we is or either we ain't. Straight up. Cause I can go to the trap and, well, I can get back to cooking and whipping. You know what I'm saying? Cause I can be like doing some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I could be making some money right now. I'm trying to play a little throw-up tackle with you. But I ain't gonna stress you. I'm trying to help. Move right along. Y'all, let's go on and get into a little some. They down bad. Our New Orleans compadres, or is that the right word? Our New Orleans peers. The water wet. The water done messed around and got wet. You say, man, Willie, you speaking to me about these la. I'm trying to tell you something. Man, I ain't never. Let me explain something to you. I love me some me, right? I love me some me. Excuse me. I really don't need you to get off. I love me some me so much. I have learned how to really, really love me some me over time. I really don't need you like that right now. I just try to, play throw-up tackle with somebody else. But Boy, I don't play with people. I don't play with people cheering, dog. I promise you, I don't even like cheering. But I ain't got time to be playing with grown folk. Everybody got kids out here, and you want to play with that monkey. Man, nobody got time like that. Bye. Get from around. Hey, I don't like you around. Hell on from around me like that. You talking. Why is you talking around me? I'm just saying. But anyway, look. We have a water main that had done broke in New Orleans. The way that this water looked, the way that the level of the water looked, it kind of put me in the mindset of Hurricane Katrina. It's the water high. Listen, the water high though. I'd have probably had a flashback, man, if I was in New Orleans and now the water main done broke. Oh, Jesus.
Tonight we have new video of the flooding caused by a water main break on Upper Line Friday night. Check it out. It's why we had a boil water advisory uptown over the weekend. It is crazy when you look at this video. The order's been lifted, but it caused a lot of headaches for neighbors and businesses in New Orleans. And as Mike McDaniel explains,
the order's been lifted, but the water hasn't receded.
The pipe that broke was more than 100 years old.
Wow, the old pipe. That's why you need
Some
homeowners
folks in
insurance.
uptown New Orleans woke up to water rushing through the streets over the weekend.
There was water for several blocks here on the streets.
It happened late Friday night in the 2600 block of Upper Line Street. According to the Sewerage and Water Board, a 30-inch pipe installed back in 1908 broke. For perspective, that's the same year William Howard Taft was elected president.
And gonna say that like we know who William Howard Taft was, but it's a good little educational teaching moment. Appreciate you.
Ford introduced the Model T.
About a 4-foot
Ford dropped the Model T back in 08. Go ahead.
long section of that 30-inch pipe just exploded underground.
This new video given to WWL Louisiana by a neighbor shows what it looked like above ground. Streets and yards were flooding.
There was probably at least 10, 12 inches of water here in the street itself. So being able to get that shut off Friday night and avoid damage to cars and homes is really important.
That's a good one right there. You say no 4th of July for them. Listen, that thing done probably destroyed the grill. It probably done picked the grills up. Now the grills done rent and flushed all down the street and stuff like that right there. Y'all got to pull up all that damn carpet. Oh, jeez. The drywall
Superintendent
wet.
at the Sewerage and Water Board, Steve Nelson, says crews were on the scene within an hour.
Okay.
He says they worked nonstop through Sunday to get the pipe repaired.
When they got it opened up, you could see there was a section about 3 foot by about half the diameter of that pipe was just broken off.
As crews worked, most of Uptown and Central City were under a boil water advisory. On nearby Ferret Street, some businesses closed. Several restaurant workers we spoke with Monday said they were able to stay open by boiling water and stocking up on bottled water for customers.
You say they've been trying to get people out of New Orleans. Now, this may be a good little thing. Listen. In my mind, things just sometimes don't just happen. Yeah.
I know it's a major inconvenience. Any boil water advisory.
They probably got oil. They probably got some oil up under the houses out there. Ain't no telling.
Loss of pressure, especially on a Saturday and Sunday. I feel very badly for our customers that were affected, but very proud of our crews.
Nelson says that pipe is a major connector between the Carrollton water plant and pretty much all of Uptown. That's why the impacts were so widespread.
This line being out of service creates a major issue. When it blows up, it's big enough, all the water rushes to the point of least resistance, being the hole, and so that's why we saw the big reduction in pressure.
By Monday afternoon, that pressure was restored. Water samples were deemed safe, and the boil order was lifted.
Y'all straight. You just go ahead on and keep drinking that water.
Mike McDaniel, WWL.
That's what's up. So, damn it, but the water receded, though. The water done went back. The water ain't wet no more. It dry around there on Magnolia. That man, no, is that way? What the boy name is the Hot Boys from the Magnolia Project. You heard me? Is it what's that dude name? Damn it, what's the dude name who came out first from the Cash Money them? Juve, that's what's up. Magnolia Project, you hear me? I like that right there. That's what's up. Yep. It done got dry now. Moving right along. Show y'all a few things real quick that I had done synced on out here. We have a wonderful story. Y'all, we have a positive story. Positive. I know. It's not a lot of times that we really do get like a positive story, and I am proud to say that this is a real positive story. We have a father, and listen. This is why children, y'all better remain good children. You better be some good children, because boy, if you is not a good churn, listen. If you is not a good child out here, Santa Claus not coming. But no. If you is not a good child and you is in danger, your parent may not come and save you. Your parent may not come and save you. I know they supposed to save you, right? Because they say that they love you. I get it, but in a situation like this, and to add this right here, this is why you need insurance on your children. Listen, this is why you need insurance on your children. I'm finna go on and tell you why. And children, y'all better start acting right. We have a father of the year done jumped off a cruise ship in the water. To save his daughter. Jesus. How many of y'all would have did what he had done did? Let me go and put it up on the screen. Here,
Now at 6, a child saved at sea after
they're in the
falling
water.
overboard from a Disney cruise ship. The daring rescue by her dad happened while the Disney Dream was on its way back to South Florida, somewhere between the Bahamas and Fort Lauderdale. Tonight, both the young girl and her father are okay.
But hundreds of passengers held their collective breath as the crews rushed to rescue the pair from the ocean. CBS News Mommy's Maribel Rodriguez spoke to passengers who witnessed the harrowing scene. And Maribel, they say the two were on deck 4 when things took a very dangerous turn. What do they have there on deck 4?
Now, I do understand that a lot of us know the letters MOB means money over bees. That ain't what it means like on the cruise ship. It's called man overboard. That's MOB. When I talking about Tupac them, it's MOB when you're on the cruise ship, man overboard.
Well, and I can tell you, we checked on their website, and there are no cabins on a deck 4. Now, it's still unclear exactly how this happened, but some of the passengers we spoke with this morning say they heard the father was trying to take a selfie with his little girl when she fell over. Now, just a few minutes ago, we did see that same cruise ship set sail once again after a terrifying ordeal for everyone on board.
Goddamn, your child fell because y'all trying to take a selfie?
Took everybody's breath away, to be honest.
You fixed the problem.
Very nerve-wracking, to say the least, but as a father, like I said, I would have done the same thing. So.
Disney Dream passengers react.
We be lying. You say now as a father, I would have done the same thing. Really? Listen. This is why this is the difference between the good child and the bad child. This is the difference in having life insurance and not having life insurance on your child. Cause I would have did the same thing. That what he had done said. How many of y'all really would have jumped in that water?
As a father, like I said, I would have done the same thing. So.
Disney Dream passengers reacting after witnessing a father jump into the ocean to save his little girl.
I think any father that loves their family
Don't do that.
would do that.
Not necessarily, sugar, because if you got that insurance though, that insurance and your child been bad this year. All right, hey, boy, you slip.
Yes, and that was a very heroic, thing that he did.
I saw the mother crying, and
Oh, so the mama was on the boat too. Guess what the mama didn't do?
but when they rescued them, I think that's when the tears really started flowing because you were just so overjoyed knowing. And I prayed to God to save them, and He did. So yeah.
She said, I prayed to God to save them. Speaking of the daughter and the father. And she said, he did. Shout out to God again. Shout out to God.
And He did.
Shout out to
So,
God.
yes, it was a happy ending.
This all happened Sunday afternoon as a cruise ship was on its way back to Fort Lauderdale from the Bahamas.
We were on the ship and we heard the words MOB, and we followed everybody to the side of the ship to watch.
I would have been on the boat talking about MOB. Oh, here they playing that pop. You know what I'm saying? MOB. Money over. That's how I would have been out there. Just loud and wrong.
Cell phone video from one of the passengers shows the father and daughter holding on to each other, treading water in the middle of the ocean until rescue crews arrived.
It was very fast, incredibly safe, and the crew deserves all the accolades.
According to the cruise line, the girl fell overboard from deck 4. On the ship's website, we found the floor plan, which shows there are no staterooms on that deck. It is known as a promenade deck with lounges, theaters, and places to relax to take in the views. But in this case, it is one view passengers hope they never witness again.
But I cried like a baby because I was worried. We were all worried, like, are they going to make it?
That was once in a lifetime experience I hope I never get to see again.
Wow.
And thankfully, that father and daughter are doing okay. Now, Disney did put out a statement saying, in part, the crew aboard the Disney Dream swiftly rescued 2 guests from the water and safely returned them within just a matter of minutes. Now, again, how exactly this happened, well, that is still unclear, but we are told that there is a plexiglass all around the 4th floor deck. We're live in Fort Lauderdale. Maribel Rodriguez, CBS News, Miami.
That's what I'm talking about. Listen. I love when you good people be honest. We need that honesty. You say, for my daughter, yes. For my stepson, oh no. You say, his daddy better come on around. That's what's up. Keeping it 100. You say he threw You say he threw her and too many people seen it. So he played it off. He saved his baby. That's what's up. He said, but Willie, that was his fault. So he had to jump in the water. You got a good point right there. Y'all trying to take selfie. She done fell all out your arm and shit. What? Damn it. Learn to hold on. Yeah, just falling in the water. What are we doing? Say real shit, Willie. I had to jump in after my daughter in 2016. Facts, real shit. Hey, boy, it's difficult. Boy, it's a. Whoo! He say, Willie, Daddy's made her jump in the water. Wait. Daddy made her jump in the water for YT content and be on the Willie Williams show. Now that's a possibility. They're probably trying to get their numbers up. He said your swimming skills got to be on point. Yes, and you got to hope that it's not like a current out there. Well, like a lot of times, like deep in the ocean, like out there, there's really like no current. I think that the current is really up when we like close to like the sand and stuff, like the beach part where we swimming at, we typically will have like a current there. But I think like out in that water, when it ain't no storm and the water's kind of calm, that's probably what they had them fell in, the calm water. I don't know. But, hey, y'all do know that it ain't no bottom? Y'all do. Well, it is a bottom. Just don't know where it's at. Look at the water. The water moving.
This all happened Sunday afternoon.
The water is moving. Look.
And he did.
Oh, he just holding his baby.
It was a happy
Baby girl, just keep your head up. Just keep your head afloat. They gonna save us. Little mama say, and I prayed to God. And he saved him. That's what's up.
Disney Dream passengers reacting after witnessing a...
Give God all the glory. I'm trying to tell you something. It is what it is, but shout out to the good dad. Shout out to the good daddy. Daddy get all the accolades. I know that they want to give like the crew and stuff like that right there, but they was like on their job. So it's different like when you was on your job or not on your job, and then you try to go on out there for a good little rescue and stuff like that right there. But it's a good thing that people actually saw him or the daughter fall into the water and him jump into the water. I wonder after she fell into the water, did he go back and tell somebody, hey, I'm finna jump in the water. Go get somebody. Or did he just immediately just turn around and jump in the water? I know. A lot of times we don't be thinking. MAGA London, gonna get you. I saw them doggone move. Them some big old sharks. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He say the wife thought that she was about to get paid. Imagine that. Imagine y'all is a family and y'all keep y'all life insurance popping. And two of the family is in the water, man. You probably got $250 on both of them. You probably, Jesus. You probably got $250 on both of them. Oh, I got to look at what you had done something. But just think about that right there. Just what if y'all was arguing? What if y'all was arguing and then like y'all not supposed to be like talking for like the rest of the cruise or something? Y'all supposed to be mad. Fell off. $250 in the mail. Listen, they standing by the mailbox with the check in there, watching it on the internet. Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? Is she gonna make it? Is she gonna make it? They made it. Put that check back in the closet. You know what I'm saying? MAGA low done. They have like a part 1 and 2 of that right there, right? I think I went to the movies to see one of them. That's what's up with your boy. Damn it, with our lighter Hugh player. Yeah. Insurance. Say, Willie, and what did you think about what they say now about kids being born into sin? Oh, Lord. I didn't. That's a good one right there. I don't know. Do y'all know what I thought about just the other day? Speaking of the religious stuff, real quick. Watch this. Watch it. Listen. Open up your minds. Open up your minds real quick. I'm not trying to challenge your religion. So listen. I had a thought. I just got to say it. So they say God is perfect. He's a perfect being, a perfect spirit or something like that. Right? Perfect, right? Perfect. They say that man was made in God's image. God's image. That's what they say. That's what they say. God is perfect, so that means everything God do and or created should be or would be perfect, right? Unless he chose not to make everything he created perfect. Ooh. So just in my mind, I'm trying to figure out, because we not perfect, and God did what he wanted to do by making the humans the way that he had to make the humans, and we was made not perfect, but he's perfect. Why we weren't made perfect? Huh? I just thought about this, like, why aren't we perfect though? I don't understand. Say that's when Satan impregnated Eve. He say it's his own image. I don't understand. You say Eve had to messed up. Yeah, but why weren't we made perfect though? Like why our bodies be falling apart? But anyway, moving right along. I just had that thought just the other day, just about the perfection part of that right there. You know what I'm saying? As y'all come on in, y'all give a player a thumbs up and a share. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Help a player out. Let me grab this, grab that. Bam. So not that. Not this one. What that? Oh. Did we do that story? We ain't do this story right here. I got one for you then. Boy, I got one for you. You say, what about the Butterface chick? Whoo! You say, since everyone's DNA is different, does that mean each individual is perfect? No. And, I don't know. I don't know. It might be. I just don't know. Ooh, talk about children. And that water. Children and the water. We got a situation to where a family is struggling.
By water.
Whoa, slow me down, baby. I wasn't even finished talking. You're running your mouth too fast. Anyway, watch this. Say, Willie, Eve said, hush, don't say nothing. A Florida family is suing an apartment complex after their child's drowning death. Remember we did one where a mother was at the resort and her child died, and they said that the resort should be held liable because they don't have a fence around the pond. Well, we got something similar in apartment complex after a child drowns. Here we go.
We are surrounded by water here in Florida, from the beaches to canals to retention ponds, and drowning is the leading cause of death for kids 1 to 4.
Did y'all hear that? Drowning is the leading cause of death from 1 to 4. Y'all better keep y'all children from by water until they hit 5.
And that's why a family in East Lake is calling for change. They want to make sure no other family goes through what they went through, losing their 3-year-old son to drowning. Fox 13's Haley Hines has their story.
3-year-old Kyrie Larry lit up his parents' world.
He was really just a shining light. He was always so positive.
And never let his autism define him.
And he enjoyed singing, always singing, loved to play around and smile, always.
But on April 13th, their world turned dark Kyrie wandered away from his East Lake apartment at Bell Landsbrook Village. His parents are both hearing impaired themselves and didn't hear the door open.
He was such a free spirit, always happy and enjoying life. And now this tragedy has hit our family.
After an extensive search, crews found him in the retention pond behind their apartment.
And like many other autistic children, was drawn to water.
Now, with their grief, they want to see change happen.
I didn't know that autistic children was drawn to water. I've never known.
Hired an attorney and planned to file a lawsuit against the apartment complex's owners and managers, saying his death could have been prevented.
Specifically, the retention pond failed to meet the slope safety standards set by the Water Management District as it exceeded the maximum allowable slope.
Oh. The slope. There's a slope law. I ain't know nothing about this right here. And because their child drowned, now the apartment complex is finna be sued. And they finna lose. Because there is a law for the slope thing, which I ain't never know nothing about the slope thing. They've been getting away with not having a fence around there for the... Listen. I'd be mad as hell that I'm about to lose millions because of the slope law, but you ain't watching your goddamn babies, and this why now I got to pay out. Go ahead.
Safety standards set by the Water Management District as it exceeded the maximum allowable slope. And when it exceeds those slope requirements, the Water Management District regulations require that you fence it.
Wow. Oh, you're wrong for that right there. You say he drowned without a sound. That sounds like a little movie. But he drowned without a sound because they all deaf. That is so wild.
And this retention pond was not fenced.
The family says while it doesn't bring their son back, they can protect other children with autism and make sure no other family goes through what they're going through.
We feel a hole in our hearts. And I don't think we'll ever feel content moving forward.
Staying strong together and giving a voice to their son.
Say yes, it could have been prevented if they would have been paying attention to their kid. That's a fact.
I know there's a quote that says, autism doesn't come with a manual, no guide. But what is required and comes with autism is a family that's strong and that never gives up. And that is our intentions and what we intend to do for our son, Kyrie.
Wow. As D say, now HOA is going to be way quiet about which people to let in the communities. You got a point. You say, so if it's the slope's fault, but not the deaf parents who should have been extra vigilant fault. No. No, see, because they're not going to be charged. This falls under neglect of supervision. That's really what it is. I don't give a damn how sleepy you was. And notice they did not hear the door open. They couldn't hear the door open. But there should have been things in place. And I'm pretty sure that there is things in place to let them know that the door is open. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's like lights or something that some people have in their homes and apartments when they're we're not lights. It's vibration things. I saw it on a movie one time. It's things that vibrates or something, and they could feel the vibration and know that a door is opening, throughout the house. But that's if they have things set up like that. Got to be more careful. No child locks on the doors. Listen. If y'all got y'all children under 5 and y'all don't have like no high locks, we failing. If you ain't got the child protective locks, we failing also. Say the community has been there for 40 years, and this is the first case that ever happened. Yeah, right? Yep. So now the property owner has to lose millions Because I'm pretty sure they finna win some millions. They finna lose. Because you did not watch your child. Sad, sad story. Sad story. Who's really at fault? The child. But we can't blame the child because the child is 3. So we have to blame the next people who's supposed to be supervising, which is the parents. Now, I know a lot of people, they may say, well, hell, we should not arrest the parents or even charge the parents because they lost a child, and there's no punishment worse than them losing the child. You could be right. But I do believe that a law was broken. And then maybe if we start to charge parents for neglect, failure to protect and or supervise a child, that should be a charge and something. Damn it, there need to be some time. 30 days or something in jail. 30. I don't know. Maybe I'm not showing enough. What is that? Feelings for it. Not enough. What is that word? Sympathy. Maybe I'm not doing like the sympathy thing, and I'm really not doing the sympathy thing. You have to remove your heart out of these stories when you're talking a lot of times about these stories and just call things for what it is, you know. But anyway, move right along. I ain't gonna much hold you. This another one about a child. We doing too much. Oh, we doing too much out here in these doggone streets. We got to do better. Hey, as y'all come on in, but y'all hit that button. Hit that thumbs up button, that share button. Hold on. Wait. Dog, I'm trying to press something. Wow, I can leave it like that right there. I got one for you good people. We is screaming everywhere. We screaming everywhere. And remember, wherever you at, hit the thumbs up button. Hit the like button, the share button. Tell people where you at. It's not going to hurt you, man. For real. Let's go ahead and jump into this right here real quick. Bam. And how many thumbs up do we have? Look at that sugar. Look at that, baby. We had 190 with the thumbs up. We almost at 200. We almost at 200 thumbs up before an hour. I really do appreciate this right here. Yeah. Compassion. Oh, you right. I didn't even look into it. You right. Hold on. We got to backtrack. Which one of these is suing? All right, bam. So it's this story. I have to be writing this stuff down, man, because I am supposed to did my due diligence, looked all this stuff up, so I can have stuff ready to go. But because I hadn't got into a little something a little late, when I got the show earlier, that's why I couldn't do it. But then again, that should be no excuse. I should always be able to do my doggone job. Now, why this thing? Jesus. Hold on. All right, let me go to the GoFund. Let's go to the GoFund and check this thing out. I got the young boy name. I got his name. What are we doing? Got to be more careful. I'm so glad. Listen, boy, this is why I be rocking with y'all. If y'all would like to help out the family, man, they ask for $50K. They ask for the old fifth. Need that. Help Kyrie Larry's family with funeral and grief costs. Now, this is a new one, but isn't that what I've been trying to tell y'all? If we have insurance, the cost of grief, because grief has a cost, they can actually grieve when the check is in the mail. You say, well, the property got insurance and say they won't be down bad, but when it's time to renew their insurance, though, they might get dropped. They might get dropped. Especially in Florida, ain't it? I think they're in Florida. Shout out to CC's World for being a member for 14 months. You say, Willie, the property has insurance. You absolutely correct. But the problem is like with any other insurance company, when we put in the claim, and we could have been with the insurance company 10, 15, 20 years. I put in the claim, and now you're going to drop me after I put in a little petty little claim? They play too much. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they have a GoFundMe. He say, is give and sin and GoFundMe the same thing? Give, sin, and GoFundMe. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Let's see what they talk about. A little punk ass claim, and now you're going to go ahead on and drop me. Bitch, I done gave you about $7,500 million. You know what I'm saying? Damn it, my claim ain't nothing but for $34,000. I done gave you all these millions of dollars. I just want $34,000 back. You just gonna drop me like that, dog? Yeah, run up on y'all at movie theater. Anyway. You say one of my neighbors just suffered an unimaginable loss with their 3-year-old son, Kyrie. Wandered away from home, and after a huge search and a rescue mission, was found in a pond. As a father, I can't even begin to imagine the pain and heartache they're going through. I saw the pain in his mom and dad's eyes while hundreds of neighbors and deputies search. I want to raise as much as possible. I just want to raise as much as possible to help them with this unexpected financial burden, to have to bury their child, and also give them some support to be able to take as much time as needed to grieve without worrying of bills. Ain't that what I be trying to tell you, good people? Please give what you can. No amount is too small. Thank you all. Ain't that's why I tell y'all about having life insurance? That's exactly why. To have to bury their child and also give them some support to be able to take as much time. Remember I said you could take the FMLA and shit like that, but you got the check so you can pay your bills. Remember? I've been saying that for the... Oh my God. This is why I tell y'all that. And y'all be like, well, Willie, we can't. You shouldn't be talking about making your children an asset. Why? They gonna die. They gonna die. I don't know. They might die before you. They might not die before you, but they gonna die. That grieving process a beast. And listen, I don't be wanting all you good people to be going through the little grieving thing, but you got to go and clock in, dog. Trying to tell you something. They want 50 grand. They got 22,130 out here in these streets. Listen, I got to GoFundMe too. The Willie Williams Show has a GoFundMe, and I do need your support. I really, really do. But it's a shame how a young player had done just died, though. Carelessness. Well, not careless, just they was probably asleep. They was probably asleep when he went out. You know? Shout out to We Count Money over here for the $2 cash out. You say, you never seems to amaze me with your big word vocabulary. Appreciate that right there. You know I try to do what I can with what I got out here in the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do y'all a good service. I want to be a good service provider. Like your cell phones out here. I'm trying to help. Moving right along, y'all. He said, now, Willie, they want 50K. Yeah. Listen. The one we did earlier, they had wanted 5,000, and they was like between Florida and Georgia. But we looked up the cremation costs, and between the 3,000 and the 5,000 or something like that right there. These people right here smart. I'm not trying to say that the other people is dumb, but these people right there, shit. Excuse me. But they giving. Listen, we be in our feeling. I don't want to think about no money and nothing like that right there. I just lost my baby. I'm trying to tell y'all something. This is why we think ahead. That's why we think ahead. Always, and listen. If you got to GoFundMe, you might as well kind of make your number big. Ain't no use of playing with it. You might not get another shot at it. Hell, you hope you don't get another shot at it. So it's like a one-shot thing. And I wonder, do you have to pay taxes on that money? Do you have to pay taxes on money you receive from GoFundMe? Whether or not you have to pay taxes on money received through GoFundMe depends on the circumstances of the fundraiser. Generally, money received from GoFundMe campaigns established for personal needs like medical bills and educational goals is considered a gift and is not taxable income to the recipient. However, exceptions, if donors receive something of value in return for their contribution, such as a product or service, the money may be considered taxable income by the IRS. This is because the IRS could view the transaction as a sale, and any profit from it could be taxed as personal income. If your employer makes donations to your contribution, those contributions are generally included in your gross income and would be subject to taxation. That's what's up. So it's tax-free. It's tax-free. It's personal. It's tax-free. Like you're not gaining. You say no tax on donations. There you go. There you go. Got to be more careful. You say 50 stacks on top of what they gonna win. 50 stacks on top of what they're going to win. That's just to hold them over until they get the bag or until they get the big check. Facts. Oh yeah, because they finna eat. Oh, they finna get the bag, be eating on us for real. This say you never heard of a $50,000 funeral for a child. Nope. The child stuff is probably like 6, 7, between 6 and 10, right? Well, here they is in Detroit, and I don't know if they're gonna cremate. So they do from like a little 5, a little petty, a little 10. You know what I'm saying? But the 40 left is for grieving. The 40 left is grieving and stuff, and you don't have to go back to work real quick. Just saying something, trying to help, moving right along. I ain't going to much hold you. We still talking about each other. We still talking about each other. It's too much going on with the children. Put that sister back up on the screen real quick. We have a father, another daddy, who is jailed after allegedly beating his 9-year-old and burning his 1-year-old son. I need to go out and grab this. My bad. Oh. We have a story of a father. A father is jailed after beating his 9-year-old son and burning, or his 9-year-old daughter. What? Let me start again. I don't like it. I'm gonna do it again. Hey, watch it. Hello, how y'all doing today? Here we have a sad story. We have a father who has been jailed after allegedly, we're gonna say allegedly, beating his 9-year-old daughter and burning his 1-year-old son. Now the sad part is I just said daughter and I don't see daughter on the screen, so I'm just gonna say child, his 9-year-old child, and burning a 1-year-old. My God, I can't believe it. Let's listen to the story.
Welcome you to Fox 2 News at 10. I'm Hillary Golston. We start with a disturbing case out of Pontiac. A father accused of doing the unthinkable to his own children. Deputies say he brutally beat and choked his young son. Investigators say they found another child with what appeared to be cigarette burns on his body.
So the 9-year-old is his son. My bad, I said daughter, I don't know why. Go ahead.
That little boy is only 1 year old. Fox 2's Tanisha Cordell has been working this story for us tonight. And Tanisha, I'm sure the Oakland County Sheriff had some very strong words about these just horrific allegations.
Yeah, you know what we've learned, Hillary, about this case is horrific. It's disturbing, but also just heartbreaking. You know, the sheriff telling us that these kids live with their father, who did appear in court today facing some serious charges you can imagine regarding child abuse, and details revealing from that case showing that 9-year-old told deputies his dad beat and choked him because he fell asleep on the couch.
Was it plastic on the couch? Was you sweating on the couch? Was you bleeding on the couch? What? You just fell asleep. Was you not supposed to fall asleep on the couch? A hard head make a soft head. Ain't that what we was taught out here in the street? Shout out to Derek for the $10. Shout out to D Nicer for the $10 cash out. I appreciate that right there. Or D Nicer 87. Appreciate that right there. Here we go.
A tragic Thursday night at a home here in Pontiac on South Edith Street.
This is horrific and never an acceptable situation.
Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard says two boys, a 9 and 1-year-old, were home alone. He says their dad, 38-year-old Cedric Moore, had gone to the store when the 9-year-old ran to a neighbor for help, calling 911.
Oh, he called the police on the daddy. His daddy looked distraught. His daddy looked like he got. Daddy looked like he what is the thing called after you had the babies and stuff like that right there? What's the thing called after you had the babies that the woman be using for like the excuses? Postpartum.
The child couldn't articulate where the house was, and so they had to kind of work backwards from different ideas and clues, and even look for camera footage in the area.
And they did. Investigators learning about a possible history of abuse.
On this particular date, the older child had been beaten pretty heavily with a variety of things, including the wooden portion of a broom, and then choked to unconsciousness and told it was going to continue throughout the night. The younger child, according to the older child, had been thrown into the crib when the child was crying because he was hungry. And it looks like that baby, the 1-year-old, may have some historic injuries that may resemble burn marks like a cigarette.
Moore was arrested that same night, telling
sound like he misses baby mama or something.
A relative he had been whooping his son for stealing. The 38-year-old charged with 2nd and 4th degree child abuse. His bond set at $100,000. The sheriff urging anyone aware of abuse like this to report it immediately.
To leave a child in a torturous situation is unconscionable. Our humanity needs to rise to the surface and think of that child first.
Sound like he old single dad out here in these streets, having a hard time as a single father, can't get any help. Postpartum side in, he may be a little anxious or something like that right there. He probably got some ups and downs going on. He trying to make ends meet. Yeah.
Sheriff Bouchard says this investigation is long from over.
Yes,
His team looking for any more signs of child abuse and any other indicators they can find inside that home where this family lived. Now, this team also trying to work to determine where these kids will live permanently. That 1-year-old we know is placed with Child Protective Services. That 9-year-old, again, still recovering tonight. Now,
it is rare for a man, for a father to be a single father, especially of a 1-year-old. Where's their mama at? Did the mama pass away? Ooh, did the mama... Is the mama in jail, though? The mama probably in jail. I don't know.
For Now Live reporting, I'm Tanisha Cordell.
She probably was out there slanging that stuff, trying to make enough money to feed her children.
Fox 2 News.
Don't tell her.
Yeah, and Tanisha, we have found from meta-analysis, even from the NIH, that there's often an association between mental health and this kind of horrific abuse. Did investigators find anything about a connection between that with this father and maybe even a criminal record here?
Why we got to do the criminal record with the mental health? She was going down the right road with the mental health because this is what they say about mothers when mothers be doing stuff like that right here, because they go on the mental health, but they don't go to a criminal record though. They just stay on mental health issues and has the person been to like the hospital and just get help or something like that right there. She just tied in the mental health and a background check.
Mental health and this kind of horrific abuse. Did investigators find anything about a connection between that with this father and maybe even a criminal record here?
Yeah.
Yes, the audio is not matching her lips.
That's one of the questions we asked Sheriff Bouchard. He says right now there seems to be no signs of mental health there, and also no word yet just on the dad, if he had any run-in with police in the past. Now, we do know the 1-year-old's mother is incarcerated. Again, we know that 9-year-old's still in the hospital. So
I was making a joke. Maybe the mama is in jail, and she is incarcerated. Nah, I wonder what she down for. I was making a whole joke. Color, right.
Oh, the 1-year-old's mother is incarcerated. Again, we know that 9-year-old still in the hospital. So all the circumstances, Sheriff saying, surrounding the situation are still under investigation. Lots more to uncover, but also top priority is just the safety, of these kids. Hillary.
You just had done said it when they just had done said it. Say, Willie, why haven't they mentioned the mother yet? There they go. She on lockdown right now.
All right, Tanisha Cordell.
He trying to hold it together. You know what I'm saying? Damn it.
Well, thank you so much for handling this difficult case with Kate.
Again, she probably went out for trapping. It ain't no telling. That baby probably trying to slang a little something. You know, she got to do what she got to do. Again, to feed her kid, though. It's a possibility. What did they do with these comments? Let's see a few comments. Let's see what they're talking about. All y'all still gave him a bun. Shaking my head, say sorry ass, just a system. Wait a minute, so he not supposed to get a bun when we had a mother who left her kids for 3 to 5 years and would just drop them some food all every now and then, like a few weeks at a time. She got a bun. Hell, she out now. Huh? $5 million given his attacks on children, adoption track. These two are never getting out again. I don't. And another loving parent. Yeah. Bam. He said this is why the children in our communities are at crisis. He says some of these so-called adult parents are you responsible for savages? Where's the mother? And Dolly, she didn't listen, or he didn't listen to the whole story. The mama down bad right now. She probably got a little 364 or something like that. Say, Jesus, please visit all involved. Amen. Well, hell, what did Jesus supposed to do now? What's done is done. He says, sorry, I don't believe it until proven guilty. A woman who dragged her daughter down the steps in Philadelphia had her daughter remains in the house. A year later, the boy died because she let his out in the streets at night. Make me a believer. I guess I read it how it was wrote. How much did the wig cost though? I don't know, but hey, man. Whoo, parenting is a dangerous thing. Moving right along, I ain't gonna be much over you. You said the man ain't got 10,000. His doggone shame. Hell, give y'all something to pat on the back because y'all had made it over 200 by 58 after the hour, after the last hour. Yeah, I appreciate that right there, man. We're looking good. We're looking good. Say, remember, Willie, remember when the woman who kids died in the car? Oh, yeah. They don't be giving these chicks these old high buns and all that stuff and not giving them a chance and the opportunity to get out and get their affairs together. No. Oh, man. We got another child story? I don't know how I was able to line these things up like this right here. But I got another one for you. Sad story. Let me grab this right here, too. We have a mother who was charged with murder in the death of her 7-year-old daughter. Here we go.
All new at 5, we're pressing the state for answers about the brutal death. All new at 5, we're pressing the state for answers about the brutal death of a 7-year-old child in Riviera Beach. That little girl's mother is now behind bars, charged with first-degree murder. Tonight, we're hearing from loved ones who say they tried to get the child help in the weeks before she died.
WPTV's Kayla McDermott was in court today and explains the unusual circumstances about the custody of the child.
Police say inside of this house here in Riviera Beach is where they found this little girl, Nia Williams, beaten so badly she later died, and officers blame her mother.
We can never get her smile back. We can never talk to her again.
From taking care of her since she was 5 months old.
She was like my granddaughter.
And watching 7-year-old Nia Williams come into her own.
Well, Nia was brilliant. She's a fashionista. She loved makeup. She just was a lovely, lovely child.
Whitney Walker.
I'm godmother.
And Rebecca Finley.
Caregiver, which I was referred to as auntie.
Sat side by side as Nia's mother,
Nikisha Williams,
walked into court accused in her murder.
What goes through your mind when you
Shout out to Nikisha for having her real.
look at her?
How could you?
In April, Riviera Beach police say they came here to West 15th Street on a call of an unresponsive child. Nia died at the hospital.
But she caused the death. That's why she's arrested, and it was definitely abuse.
On Thursday, 2 months after the child's death, a grand jury indicted Williams on 1 count of first-degree murder. The indictment reveals the cause of death: blunt force trauma to the abdomen.
She should have been in jail a long time ago.
For 10 years, Finley and Walker say they've been caring for Williams' 4 children on and off as unofficial foster parents. But
4 children. For 10 years, they've been caring for these children.
in January of 2024, a year and a half ago, they say the kids returned to Williams' husband. Walker says she called DCF in early April.
The last time I saw them, they're very malnourished.
That was just 12 days before her death.
I told the DCF there wasn't one person that was not aware of this young lady being a dangerous mother.
Now, through their tears, Finley and Walker serve as Nia's voice as they fight to get her justice.
I'm guaranteeing she's saying, Auntie, tell them everything. Don't forget nothing. Tell them everything. So, I am not Rebecca Finley. I am Nia Williams.
Now, Finley told me Nia's siblings are safe and they're being taken care of, and we've been pushing DCF for a comment, but they've not gotten back to us yet. In Riviera Beach,
So the lady was married. So the lady, she had a husband. At one point, she had a husband, right?
walked into court
I don't know what's going on with her hair, but this is her. She don't look like she crazy or nothing. She don't look like she a problem. She look like a loving mother.
Accused in her murder.
What goes through your mind when you look at her?
How could you?
In April, Riviera Beach police say they came here to West 15th Street on a call of an unresponsive child. Nia died at the hospital.
But she caused the death. That's why she's arrested. And it was definitely a big...
Boy, I ain't seen a bob plat. Boy, I ain't seen a bob plat at... Listen, it's tight too, though. But I ain't seen a bob on a female in so long. Am I the only one, y'all? Am I the only one?
On Thursday, 2 months after the child's death, a grand jury indicted Williams on one count of first-degree murder. The indictment reveals the cause of death: blunt force trauma to the abdomen.
So she hit the baby in the stomach. She hit the baby in the stomach with something. Said the yin yang twin.
She should have been in jail a long time ago.
For 10 years, Finley and Walker say they've been caring for Williams' 4 children on and off as unofficial foster parents.
As unofficial foster parents. They've been caring for her children. But I want y'all to understand. A lot of y'all ladies could get these so-called bad women, these bad mothers. You all can get them arrested. The same way that y'all get dudes arrested and stuff like that right there. It ain't nothing for y'all to call the police and call DCF multiple times until they come out and they deal with the situation. It ain't nothing like to call the police and say, hey, there's some kidnap. Oh, the new one is they sex trafficking over there at their house. They sex trafficking kids over there at their house. Ooh, yeah. If y'all want the police to get involved and DCF to really, really get involved, and y'all see after making certain calls and nothing is happening, you got to go to the screen though.
But in January 2024, a year and a half ago, they say the kids returned to Williams' husband. Walker said
it was returned to his husband. At the end, they just said, okay, the children is in somebody's care. They didn't say in the husband's care though.
As she called DCF in early April.
The last time I saw them, they're very malnourished.
That was just 12 days before her death.
12 days. Now, I want y'all to understand this right here. So 12 days, when you saw them last, did you reach out to DCF? Did you reach out to the police? 12 days ago is when you should have made a real alert. Listen. They got young girls slanging monkey in and out of this doggone house. I have no idea what's going on with these people over here. The children look malnourished and everything. Can y'all get law enforcement or DCF or something? Man, all right. My point is, y'all need to do everything in y'all power when y'all see these children going through hell with these women or parents.
I told the DCF there wasn't one person that was not aware of this young lady being a dangerous mother.
Now,
not one person not aware That means everybody should have been calling DCF and the police. Right? Come on now.
Through their tears, Finley and Walker serve as Nia's voice as they fight to get her justice.
I'm guaranteeing she's saying, Auntie, tell them everything. Don't forget nothing. Tell them everything. So, I am not Rebecca Finley. I am Nia Williams.
Now, Finley told me Nia's siblings are safe and they're being taken care of, and we've been
Are safe, but they not. She didn't say that they taken care of by the hub.
pushing DCF for a comment, but they've not gone back to us yet.
Got to be more careful. Young girl just done lost her life due to, her mama. Children is best left with their mama them. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much on you. Yeah. Yeah. She probably just ain't want to be no mama no more. She probably just ain't want to be no mama no more. And remember, many years ago, we had a woman come on the show and tell us that women should be able to abandon their children no matter, to abort their children no matter how old the child is. So the child could be like 40 or something. They can go ahead on and, abandon their baby. Yeah. I keep saying abandon. Abort their child. That's what they was telling us. Comments real quick. Systems always fail these poor, helpless kids. She was so adorable. Rest easy, little princess. So sad. R.I.P. Blessings to these two ladies who looked out for her. Too many demons have kids. He said, yet I called selfish for not having kids. But yet I am called selfish for not having kids. Shaking my head. This is just disgusting. That poor sweet girl. Rest in peace, little angel. CPS is never do their job, man. Right? CPS is a big ass failure. It's a big failure. We have been seeing all this year. They have been dropping the ball. They've been dropping the ball, the basket, the shorts, everything. He said DCF is trash and should be held accountable. DCF is no help. Say how terrible. That's the sentiment that they got going on in the comment sections out here in these streets. Y'all, let's go ahead on. I just been flying through the little story stuff. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead on and get into this right here then. Remember earlier to where we did the show when I was talking about our lighter hue brother? He had done shot 2 young teens out here in the street. You know what I'm saying? He was an old lifeguard, shot 2 darker hue teens, a little 14, little 15-year-old. One of them died because he shot him in the back, and the other one is in critical condition. He shot him in the neck and stuff like that. And I was like, is somebody little teens? If somebody little young boys, they is real threats in the community. They is threats to society. And I'm just going to say it. They need to be removed off earth. They need to be removed off earth. And I do understand a lot of y'all be like, that's because we ain't got no daddies. And damn it, we ain't got no programs. We need some more programs and stuff like that right there. And they don't be understanding the decision that they just be out here making. They don't understand that this right here affects your whole life and that they could die and stuff. What I just want to go ahead on and tell y'all, these shooters, they typically have friends who have died by being shot. So when a lot of y'all make that argument, stop it. Let it go. You say, I can't stand YNs. Me either. They do need to be removed. I don't care that they 14, 15. Bitch need to be removed. Everybody can't make it. And I know when I say this type of stuff, well, Willie, you shouldn't be saying stuff like that right there. Hold on. Everybody ain't making it into heaven. So I can't say that everybody shouldn't be living on earth. Some people, they need to be gone. They not trying to be law-abiding citizens. They making it difficult for me and you in the community. They need to be removed. I don't care, man. Listen, I don't care. Damn it. You made your own choices when you out here with that gun, shooting at people. Yo bad if you don't get a second chance. Yo bad. We have a mother. We have a single mother. We have a single mother because I didn't hear anything about a man. So we're going to just say a single mother. She is doing what I would say a lot of people need to do when crime is just too much in the community. We have a family who feels unsafe after shots is fired, not just out in the community, but into her home specifically. Y'all look at these YNs.
Families says they don't feel safe in their home ever since shooters fired into their house. Police have not said they've caught anyone yet. Bullet holes still cover the walls of the home. Fox 5's Eric Malk is there to show you the video of a terrifying ordeal.
The bullet holes are still throughout this home. And you can see Selena Schuler is actually packing up their belongings and getting ready to move out. And who can blame her? The bullet holes are everywhere. The reminders of that terrifying incident. They even went in through the banister, into the walls, all throughout the kitchen and beyond. 6 men dressed in black and wearing masks fire into the home Selena Schuler rents.
I was scared to death.
Schuler says she was asleep inside the home on Julius Drive in Stone Mountain on May 26th when the young men snuck through the driveway of a neighboring home and fired into the back of the house. Her children were here inside as well.
She had just came inside from off the front porch. My son was like he was asleep. He heard it and woke up. My other son's girlfriend was here, and she was actually in here in the living room. She hit the floor. So we're terrified. I'm calling 911 like it's been a shooting.
Luckily, she and her family members weren't hit. The DeKalb County Police report describes the shooters as appearing to be teenagers. Schuler says she has no idea why 6 teens would unload weapons into her home with her children inside. Bullet holes still riddle the backside of the home. Constant reminders of that terrifying incident.
This one went here, through here.
Police have not said whether they've caught or identified any of the people responsible.
Shout out for having her real.
So Schuler says she and her family don't feel safe staying here anymore.
I don't want to be here anymore. Like, I can't sleep at night here. Like, I was sleeping the daytime and this happened. I can't close my eyes in this place. I just can't.
Which is why she's staying in an Airbnb right now and trying to move out.
You say she lying. You say she know why.
Schuler tells me she's concerned about the lack of communication from her landlord. She tells me she's reached out multiple times telling them that she doesn't feel safe living here. Now, we've also reached out to her landlord and are waiting to hear back. For now, reporting in DeKalb County, Eric Mock, Fox 5 News.
They say that she's having a problem with the communication with the landlord because she's unsafe with living there. Let me play that little piece back again because it's something that I want to say. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He say one of her sons know why. I'm in agreement. I am in agreement. Come on now.
In this place, I just can't.
Which is why she's staying in an Airbnb right now and trying to move out. And Schuler tells me she's concerned about the lack of communication from her landlord. She tells me she's reached out multiple times telling them that she doesn't feel safe living here.
Lack of communication from her landlord. So this kind of lets me know that does this mean that she's under or on some type of assistance because she's reaching out to the landlord, or she just could be trying to break the lease? She could be trying to break the lease. So let me go ahead on and take that back. And she's in a Airbnb, so she got a few dollars then. She got a few dollars. It looks like she's a working mom. It looked like she is a working mom. So, I'm going to hold on that right there. You say she got to go fund me? Yeah, she probably do got to go fund me. You say she the dope plug. Say it ain't so. Listen. I want to point this out to y'all. Unless this is a complete mistaken identity, they not just sliding up like this for nothing. Let's hope it's a mistaken identity. But she have 2 sons inside of the crib. One of the sons' girlfriend is in the crib. So in my mind, she got at least 2 teenage sons. At least.
Into the walls, all throughout the kitchen and beyond. 6 men dressed in black and wearing masks.
It says 6, but I only keep seeing 5. I see 5 with the black on, and there's 1 with the white top on. I don't see 6. Oh, I see the 6 up top right there. All right, my bad.
6 men dressed in black and wearing masks fire into the home Selena Schuler rents.
I was scared to death.
Schuler says she was asleep inside the home on Julius Drive in Stone Mountain on May 26th when the young men snuck through the driveway of a neighboring home and fired into the back of the house.
Fired into the back of the house. Not the front, but in the back of the house. They was after one of her sons.
Her children were here inside as well.
She had just came inside from off the front porch.
So that's your son's girlfriend. Hell, maybe she done socked them up.
My son was like he was asleep. He heard it and woke up. My other son's girlfriend was here, and she was actually in here in the living room. She hit the floor. So we're terrified. I'm calling 911 like it's been a shooting.
Luckily, she and her family members weren't hit. The DeKalb County Police report describes the shooters as appearing to be teenagers. Schuler says she has no idea why 6 teens would unload weapons into her home with her children inside.
No idea? Your children ain't like been fighting or beefing or nothing. Ain't nobody hunching somebody else's girlfriend. Nothing. No idea.
Bullet holes still riddle the backside of the home. Constant reminders of that terrifying incident.
This one went here, through here.
Police have not said whether they've caught or identified any of the people responsible.
Yes, was the son's girlfriend someone else's girlfriend also?
So Schuler says she and her family don't feel safe staying here anymore.
I don't want to be here anymore. Like, I can't sleep at night here. Like, I was sleeping in the daytime and this happened. I can't close my eyes in this place.
Her daughter was on the porch and said she got too many people in that house.
I just can't.
Which is why she's staying in an Airbnb right now and trying to move out. And Schuler tells me she's concerned about the lack of communication from her landlord.
Would you stay in the Airbnb or would you stay in a hotel? Which one is cheaper, an Airbnb or a hotel?
She tells me she's reached out multiple times telling them that she doesn't feel safe living here. Now, we've also reached out to her landlord and are waiting to hear back. For now, reporting indicates...
All right. We got we have to see what they're going to say in the comment section because we missing something. We is missing something. Let me scroll. Let's see. They're going to allow them to comment. Okay, they're going to allow them to... Boy, listen. Boy, they sound just like we do around here. Talk to your son. I bet they know who or why. This wasn't random. That's in my mind. You say this was not random. Your kids know why. You say, I'm sure her son, Felon Tovarius knows them very well. She was already packing up before the shooting. How else did the bullets go through the packed boxes? Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I didn't even... I didn't pay attention. This person is absolutely correct. And even she pointed at the hole in the box. So she was already packing up. Man. Hey, we playing too much. He said the only person that needs to move is your badass son. You say, girl, stop playing. It's in folks' face out here. You say, my sympathies lie with the landlord who will have to repair the damage done to their home. You say, what the hell do you want your landlord to do about the hood rat infestation that seems to involve your family? Do y'all understand everybody is going in on her? The family reports gunshot holes in their walls and letting sunlight in. More at 10 say, well, of course, you don't feel safe. You say you living with a criminal. Oh, lady, your teen son is the reason. I'm sure he knows who and what is the issue. Ninjas be running, shooting at a house. Yeah, they do. They should all be given 20 years to life. This is crazy. I say that they just need to be removed off the planet. Say, there goes the neighborhood. Mouth full of ghosts. You know what's going on. Man, listen, lady. People People just ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe no more. People really and truly is not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Let me slide that back because I got to put that little box up. I got to show that box. I can't let that little piece slide and then I'm gonna move it right along. But I gotta find where she pointed at that box. Hold on. I'm scrolling. I'm trying right here. Let's see.
This one went here through here.
Police have not said whether they've caught or identified any of the people responsible.
That's a box.
Police have not
That's
said
a
whether
box.
they've
She
caught
not even closed up the box yet. She haven't closed up the box yet. This is the box flap or the box lid thing. Say if your mama has goals, you might become a future felon. Bam. Oh, get that baby off my screen. You say, Willie, I would stay in the Airbnb because it's going to be cheaper for you simply for the fact because of you don't have to buy food every day in the hotel room. Oh, well, yeah. All right. Yeah. You could just grocery shop and, and just be done with it. I agree. But hell, this is why I still do believe that she is doing the right thing of not just talking about it, but leaving. Getting the hell on from around now. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to go ahead on and play that there next. Hold on. Well, after next. After next, I'm going to have to go ahead on and do that right there. Oh, let's go to Montgomery. We got a sad story. Oh. Whew. Another family. We is running through this stuff right here. Listen, man. If y'all just not coming on in, we also screaming. We screaming everywhere. Remember, we screaming everywhere. I need your support out here in these streets, man. I need your support. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button, do all that fly stuff. We air well because we supposed to be air well. Y'all know I can't say it. Y'all know I can't talk about it because I'm trying to not be B-A-N-D around here on YT. Go on and refresh that one right there. Let's see what I'm looking at. See what I'm looking like over here. We had 232 with the thumbs ups. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that right there. You said the landlord was thirsty. You say I'm not written to no female with gold teeth and kids. Laugh out loud. You say don't all BBLs. Say don't all beat Airbnbs have cameras. Well, she don't live in an Airbnb. Well, she's renting an Airbnb now, but the house that she was in, I guess it didn't have cameras. Now she packing up with the bullets too. She got to get on from around there. You say those tight pants are disturbing. YNs with leggings and they booty out spells trouble. Yes, it does. Y'all, we have not had a balloon release in a good little minute. We have folks in Montgomery mourns Diamond Moore with touching balloon tribute.
It's been almost a week since a 13-year-old girl was fatally shot and killed inside of her home while sleeping. Now, family and friends are seeking answers and justice. But tonight, a balloon release was done in memory of Diamond Moore. Fox 20 reporter Philip Green has more.
Diamond, she was a wonderful, precious angel, a 13-year-old student that we had at South Lawn Middle School. From what I've heard, I know that Diamond, that she was more than just a student. Diamond, she was a classmate. Diamond, she was a friend. Diamond, she was the head of our cheerleading squad.
I've heard too many cries. We will not stop. And we will not rest until we solve this case, until we solve every case we get. I promise I'll carry this. We will do everything we can do, and I will not rest.
One, release.
She was sweet. Every time I seen Diamond, she always smiling. And, she was full of energy. She had a free spirit. She was real bubbly. Her personality, Diamond personality. She had a big personality. She was very outgoing. I liked that about her. She liked to cheer most of all. She was always with her friends cheering, you know. And a lot of people loved Diamond, her spirit. I said she was very outgoing. She always smiled every time I seen her. So.
Diamond, as my sister, she was very, like, bright. Diamond loved them. Diamond would always smile around them. Like, every time we was around them, Diamond would smile, Diamond would laugh. Diamond was just a joyful person in general. Me and Diamond, we would, like, talk every day. And me and Diamond, we would just, like, talk about, me and Diamond, we were basically other halves of each other. Like, Diamond was my other half and I was her other half. Like, it's basically like we were living the same life as each other. The only thing Diamond wanted to do was have a full life, because Diamond wanted to be an actress and a singer. So Diamond had big plans for herself in the future. She always talked about what she was going to be for herself, what she was going to do for herself in the future, and how she was going to be, how she was going to do it, how she was going to support her people. She was just like a very lively person who had a lot of friends, and I don't see why anyone would want to cause harm on her.
Is it me, or do she sound like she could be about 16, 17, 18, 19 year old? Just the tone, just from what she's saying and how she sound.
She was just like a very lively person who had a lot of friends, and I don't see why anyone would want to cause harm on her. What I miss the most about Diamond is just her, like her personality, her smile, her voice, and everything else all about that. Like, Diamond is a whole, like, if you miss one part of Diamond, you miss the whole part of Diamond. Like, you can't just miss one thing about her. It's like all of her that you have to miss.
Well, if you have any information about the murder of Diamond Moore, please contact the Montgomery Police, and you can share tips.
If y'all know anything, I don't know. I don't know.
She was sweet. Every time I seen Diamond, she always smiling. And, you know, she was full of energy. She had a free spirit. You know, she was real bubbly.
Free spirit, free spirit. That's what I want to do real quick. Free spirit definition. Free spirit, an independent or uninhabited person. Uninhibited. I think it's uninhibited. Individualist. So free spirit is an individual. Free spirit. Yeah. Do y'all know I never known that that's what free spirit was? A free spirit. I guess to be a free spirit is to be a individual. Or basically, like you're gonna do your own thing. Say, I'm a free spirit, a hippie. Shout out to G for the $2 super chat. He say, diamond and the dirt like a diamond in the rough. That's what's up. Show enough here. You said diamond doesn't shatter easy. Say free spirit equals rebellious. Uninhibited. I don't even know what uninhibited means. Let's click on uninhibited. Expresses one's feelings or thoughts unself-consciously and without restraint. Also, somebody who just pop off. Somebody who just say some shit. Oh, you can't control what they gonna say. They just say it. Well, yeah. Yeah, like your speech can't be controlled. You're just gonna say it, or like we say around here, keeping it 100. He just gonna say some stuff. Yeah. Say a cheerleader wanted to be an actress and a singer. You say she was hunching already. No, say it ain't so. Is that a part of being a free spirit? Right? I thought a free spirit had a lot to do with whoredom too. I thought that a free spirit was you just don't follow the norm. You just really you don't follow other people's morals. That's what I was kind of thinking. Like, you don't follow what your mama them been saying. Like, everybody wants you to follow religion, but you like, no, I'm not following no damn religion. I'm doing what I want to do with my life. You know, like, you don't have the traditional ways of thinking. You may have more of a modern way of thinking, and you don't think that women should be keeping themselves sexually. You kind of want to be free with your sexuality and all that good stuff right there. That's what I thought that the free spirit mean, but it's an individual, and an uninhabitable or uninhabitable is one of them. I ain't tripping. Don't judge me till you walk a mile in my shoe. My mama black. Only God can judge me. He know my heart. That's what's up. Y'all give a player a thumbs up and don't be afraid to go ahead on and give it. Don't be afraid to go ahead on and give it. But if I refresh that, then it's not gonna do it right. Yeah. Let me get a good little refresh. Can we get over 300? Can we get over 300 tonight? We're at 238. We're at 238. Can we get some more thumbs up? Y'all, let's go ahead on and talk about our brothers and sisters who finna have a hard time. Damn it, we spoke about it the other day, but they speaking about it. They finna say something. They finna say something that I heard, and I was like, but I said that was wrong, but then they saying that what I said was wrong was actually right. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. South Florida Haitians speak out about the decisions to end TPS. TPS is a temporary pardon thing or something like that right there. TPS definition: temporary protective status and transition processing systems. Yeah. It is a form of humanitarian relief granted by the United States government to enable to eligible. I don't know why I get enable to eligible nations of designated countries experiencing dangerous conditions like war or natural disasters, allowing them to live and work temporarily in the U.S. A transition processing system, TPS, is a computerized system used by businesses to effectively and accurately manage routing transactions. So it's standing for two things, but we're only dealing with the temporary protection status. That's all we're dealing with around here in these streets. Shout out to We Count Money over here for the $1 cash out. You say, bro, we having a good show. Keep going. I appreciate that right there. But I'm trying to give it to y'all on this slow moving Monday. Trying to do y'all a real solid out here, man. Notice that thing had no said temporary, because this is a temporary protective status. Temporary. Eligible nations of designated countries experiencing dangerous conditions. And Haiti would fall under that because Haiti have been like they out there fighting. Damn it, they're killing their own people. So they fell right under the conditions that was needed to get or fall under TPS. Now Trump saying that the conditions in Haiti has gotten better. I said when I talked about this the other day, that can't be true. that can't be true. People still burning up shit out there. You know what I'm saying? They act in their ass. Do they even have running water anymore? But here we go. Let's see what the people saying.
In the meantime, tonight, anxiety for Haitians in South Florida speaking out about the decision to end TPS. Now,
they is on the water. Let's just start here. They firing missiles and shit. Listen, hold on. My president, your president, I president, Trump, I hope you hear me. Hold on. You said that shit that done got better. This was a missile. Wasn't it a missile? Watch it.
Tonight, anxiety for...
Look at that shit. Either a missile or firecracker.
Haitians in South...
Either which way is dangerous.
Florida speaking out about the decision to end TPS.
They own the water with tents and wheelbarrows. They in the sand right now. with tents to sleep in and shit. Yeah, look at this shit.
Now, the Trump administration maintains that conditions in Haiti have improved.
Leaders in Haiti say even though that's true, they're...
I just said, which I repeated from when I spoke about it the last time, Trump hadn't said that things have improved. And I said, that can't be true. Is you watching like the same thing that I be watching? And then they just came on and said that the people or a person over in Haiti said that it's true that it has improved.
Improved.
Leaders in Haiti say even though that's true, they're...
The leaders say it has improved.
Not equipped for that many people to return home.
But they're not equipped for the 500,000 people. Got it.
CBS News Miami's Trish Christakis is in Little Haiti. And Trish, what is the reaction that you're getting there?
Well, the reaction was a lot of sadness and frustration today. We were currently
Say that baby was casket ready, huh?
at the Cultural Arts Center here in Little Haiti. It's a gathering place for the Haitian community here in South Florida, and that Haitian community is fearful tonight after the Trump administration announced it will terminate temporary protected status, or TPS. Local leaders gathered today in one of the most Haitian-populated counties in the country, warning that ending TPS for Haitians isn't just policy, it's a humanitarian disaster.
The Haitian community is watching, and we will not be silent.
The Trump administration says Haitian conditions have
Dog, they still burning ties in the street, though.
improved enough, so TPS will end on September 2nd for roughly 500,000 Haitians.
I didn't even know that 500,000 came to the United States, dog. Do y'all know how many goddamn people that is? 500,000 people left Haiti.
Haiti is not secure. Haiti is going through the worst political crisis in its history.
Locals in Haiti today tell CBS News Miami the island isn't ready for 500,000 people.
We already nowhere near. I mean, we're already saturated, and quite honestly, the security concerns are just the same as they were 3 years ago.
You say that was a bottle rocket that I thought was a missile and shit. Shit, wow.
Nothing really have changed. However, we cannot take care of the ones that we have here now, let alone bring in another 500,000.
The U.S.
That's a good question. How long is temporary supposed to last? Good point.
State Department has issued a level 4 do not travel warning for Haiti, citing kidnappings, armed gangs, and no functioning government.
Stop. He looked like Charles and White right there. I just had to stop it on him. Look. He looked like old Charles.
No functioning government.
Kind of, sort of. But hold on. Remember, Trump said that the shit hadn't got better. I said that it didn't. They said that the head people said that it hadn't got better. But then they just told us you can't fly over there. Listen, watch.
Let alone bring in another 500,000.
The U.S. State Department has issued a level 4 do not travel warning.
Level 4 do not travel warning. What? Y'all just said shit was great. You say, Willie, welfare was temporary. Yes.
Haiti, citing kidnappings, armed gangs, and no functioning government.
No functioning government, but I thought that the people of the government said that shit's great now. They're kidnapping. What?
Gangs and no functioning government. Video from today shows locals up and down the main streets, garbage and fire on the curbs. Haiti schools are closed, hospitals overwhelmed, gangs running the streets. Locals tell us there was nowhere for them to stay when they arrive.
I bet y'all there won't listen. Boy, y'all can talk crap about America all y'all want to. Listen, I'm talking to you Americans who be talking crap about America. All y'all want to. But we have such a civilized country over here. Listen, that shit over there ain't civilized. That shit ain't civilized because the government has fallen. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $5 super chat. He say, this is what happens when you don't have any good lighter hues to balance ish out. I'm in the green. I was just finna ask. So you mean to tell me, typically when white folks is not in control, it's chaos. Now, I know what some people could say. Well, the U.S. has been stopping people from building and having running water and air conditioning and don't want to trade and do all that fly shit. Then I'm going to say it again. Then, without white folks, listen, hey, dog, hey. So without white folks, shit just ain't going to be right over there. Shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. He say, how are they not prepared for people that see were already there? People who were oh yeah, that's a good point. How are they not prepared for the people who was already there? People who were born there. Yeah, they was already there. They just left for a good little minute. You know what I'm saying? Because we had free shipping and cruises and shit over here to the great United States of America. You say, I think they beat France out of there. I think that they beat France out of there, and when the French left, it went real bad. Yes. Because, listen, even the DR don't rock with Haiti. And a lot of them say because they are violent. They do not know how to conduct themselves. According to videos and shit that I have saw in the past, they pointed out that And I think it has a lot to do with the darker the skin. I hate to say it, but shit. Whatever the lighter the hue is, damn, why I hate to say this shit, but I just got to speak on what I see. Whatever the lighter hue, the lighter the hue, the less crime it is. DR folks are sending them back and sending them to their gods. I'm trying to tell you, they do not mess with. Listen, they can. Here is the line. DR is here. Haiti is here. They not starving over here. They starving over here. This is a line. This is like a little wall. Like just jump the wall or go across the wall and get you some food or something. No. They hungry over here. They straight over here. And they all supposed to be black people. We play too much. Go ahead, though.
Really, there's not a good place for them to come back and settle into. It's a very difficult situation for people coming back.
Community leaders today saying deporting those in our community will set them up for disaster upon arriving.
Yeah, that's the gun line. Don't you cross the goddamn gun line, boss.
For disaster upon arriving, saying they will be targeted, kidnapped, raped, and killed with the assumption they have money.
They'll be targeted, raped, and killed with the assumption that they have money now. This is what their people, their own people, is going to do to them if they return. Remember how black folk, darker hue folk, us, black, African, American, colored folk, got pissed off when Trump had done said a shithole country? You think he was lying now? Do y'all think that he was lying now when he spoke on what he saw or what he has been seeing over decades? What you have been seeing, although you were seeing it mostly on the news, but now that we have social media, you get to see the people in Haiti record their own situation and post it to the internet. You get to see your peers and your neighbors travel to Haiti because they are Haitian. They travel to Haiti, visit families while they taking pictures and recording shit and showing it to you when they get back. Folk was mad at the man. Folks was mad at Trump for calling this shit a shithole.
Sending Haitians back to Haiti is going to be blood on your hands.
And they are now urging Congress and the courts to halt that September deadline, demanding protection for the Haitian community, not punishment.
You say Haiti is mineral rich. Then they need to find out a way to hustle the minerals. Is somebody controlling the minerals or something, or do they not know that they mineral rich? You say the DR border is like the border in Poland. They shoot first round. Oh, really? Oh, they really don't like them folk. Huh? Now, I just saw something else when I clicked on this one, and it looked like they running in the street. Hold up.
About 500,000 Haitians.
Oh, okay. The title of this one right here, they kill people every day. 65 days before temporary protective status in Haiti ends.
Here in the United States will lose their temporary protected status on September 2nd. That's after the Department of Homeland Security announced the termination of the temporary legal protections for Haiti. Reporter Rachel Perry has the details and what local advocates are saying about it.
A spokesperson for DHS says the environmental situation in Haiti has improved enough for Haitian citizens to return home, but some disagree, saying in no way is Haiti safe for people to return to. In a matter of months, roughly 500,000 Haitians in the U.S. will no longer be covered by legal protections. The Department of Homeland Security.
They got skinny jeans, though. Hell no. They got them skinnies.
1,000 Haitians in the U.S. will no longer be covered by legal protections. The Department of Homeland Security saying the temporary protection status for the country expires on August 3rd and the termination will be effective on September 2nd.
All right. Hold on. When did TPS system start for Haiti? I think I said that wrong, but the TPS system for Haiti was initially started in January 2010, though. Okay, following the devastating earthquakes that struck the country. Oh, all right. So it started then. But how long was they supposed to stay, though? In 2018, there was an announcement to terminate the designation, but this was challenged in court, and the TPS for Haiti remained in effect due to the court injunction and other rulings. In 2021, Haiti was newly designated for the TPS again, effective August the 3rd, 2021. As of June 27, 2025, Haiti TPS is designated through August 3 the 25th. 2025. Okay, so they just got designated again in 2021. Okay.
A DHS spokesperson writing, quote, the environmental situation in Haiti has improved enough that it is safe for Haitian citizens to return home. Here in Florida, the Florida Immigrant Coalition disagrees, maintaining from January to March 2025, more than 1,600 people died at the hands of gang members.
Well, y'all think that shit be bad, dawg. Let me put a player on the... Them pots clean, though.
Disagrees, maintaining from
You got to ride around with your rice on your bike. Listen, you say, Willie, just like parts of Africa, the people use diamonds as toys and cutting tools until England found there was diamonds and found that there were diamonds and had a worth. A group of ignorant people not knowing their resources. I can agree with that right there. You say initially that the TPS designated for a country can be made for a period of 6, 12 to 18 months at a time. Oh, okay.
January to March 2025.
Look at this shit. And they just blocking off roads and stuff like that.
More than 1,600 people died at the hands of gang members.
1,600 died by the same people. This is a genocide.
Writing, quote, with armed gangs controlling large parts of the country, terrorizing civilians, making daily survival a struggle, and the absence of basic necessities, Haiti has turned into one of the most dangerous places in the Western Hemisphere.
You could say, look, we no longer want to do it for whatever reason, but give me a better excuse than that. Haiti is not stabilized. Haiti is worse off than that.
Philip Brutus.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't understand why they would say that it's straight right now. You say they keep hunching and creating facts. You say, but these Haitians ain't gonna make it in Haiti. They Americanized. Now I have a question because somebody had done asked me. So this is not for like the Haitians who have been in America for like a long time, right? Right? I just want to be clear. This is for the Haitians who came under the 2021 TPS status thing, right? If I'm not mistaken. Somebody help me. Help me out. I don't know. I have been asked about this. And a lot of people have been afraid because they've been in the United States a long time. And my thing is, well, how long or who is the people that they're talking about? Is they talking about the 500,000 people? So is we talking about the 500,000 people, did they just come like a few years ago? Or is we talking about the ones who have been here a long time, like 10, 15 years? 10, 15, 20 years, huh? Shout out to We Count Money over here for the $1 cash app. He say, bruh, do you know who's... Oh, yeah. Damn it. I be forgetting how to pronounce buddy name. Super Ray 14K is. Yeah. Yep. I have been watching him for years, though. I have been watching him for years, but I haven't watched him in a good little minute. You say they need a new Papa Doc. Oh, yeah. They say they got one named Barbecue. Super Ray. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. You say that player in Haiti with that Gucci rap Cardo. Facts.
Florida attorney and former state legislator grew up in Haiti, saying it's not the place he once knew.
They kill people every day. They kidnap people every day. People get burned every day. So again, U.S. has every right to terminate it based on some accepted parameters. But to say the country stabilized, no, that nobody believes that.
Brutus.
I'm in agreement with him. I'm in agreement with that, what he said. But he pointed out America has the right, and that's what I like. America has the right to say, hey, enough is enough. But this is a bald-faced lie. Well, technically it's not a lie that the president said it when the heads over in Haiti says that it has gotten better. Although we can see it and be like, how is that even possible? But if he just going by what they heads of states are saying, the president is not wrong then. But for me to just watch video after video and people who is there say that people getting killed every day and all that fly shit ain't done gotten better, man.
Country stabilized? No. That nobody believes that.
No.
Brutus says he understands it was temporary, but terminating it now doesn't feel right.
So when is a good time to terminate it?
Let's put it this way. The administration says, do not travel to that country. Yep. U.S. citizens, don't go there. It's not safe. And those who are there, come back home. That tells you right there.
Yeah.
If it's what's good for the goose, should be good for the gander.
Brutus.
He make a lot of sense. Damn it, it can't be sweet. And like they said earlier in the last video, don't fly around there. Because you go around there, listen, you're going to be taken advantage of, you're going to be felt on up, you're going to be killed. You're going to be kidnapped. And we ain't coming for you. Say we are sick of the USA meddling in foreign affairs. Got to be more careful. You say you know the system be lying. But listen. You say the president is never wrong. Unless his name Joe. There it is. Listen. Because Trump technically, Trump told the truth on the information that he had. When the heads of whoever in control say, it done got better over here, dog. Like, okay, like they're not killing like 1,600 anymore. We down to like 800 right now. You know what I'm saying? We only, damn it was like 50 women being raped like a week. And now we down to like 25 a week, dog. So like it done got better. And that would technically mean that it has gotten better. Yeah, no. So,
Says now is a good time for Haitians to consider getting a lawyer, saying they do have a few options, including a U visa, a status adjustment, and filing for a cancellation of removal if they've been here for more than 10 years. We'll have more.
See? A cancellation for removal if they've been here for more than 10 years. So this is not just for a 500,000 that I thought that just came over in like a year or two. This a 500,000 who have been here a long time. Oh, now that's different. Damn. That's different. Damn. I know some I know some Haitian brothers and sisters who done been here for years like this right here. Who has homes, who has children, who have credit, who got vehicles. You know what I'm saying? These the people that fit. Well, but it was temporary. We can be in our feelings. We can do all that right there. It was temporary. I know we gonna be hurt, damn it, because we work with these people. These people are our neighbors. But it was temporary. It was temporary. And I got Haitian friends. But I don't know their status like that right now. I don't know how long they have been. Well, I do know that they have been in for shit. I got some partners who done been here over 15 years. Some over 5. I know that there's like at the least 5 years. So they would be subject to being deported also. Wow. Damn. Hey, boy, deep. Boy, it's deep. Really, really deep. Got one more for you good people. I saved the best for last. Well, one of the best for last. Let me go ahead and put it on up here like this. Now, why this ain't like it's supposed... Oh, okay, perfect. Perfect. Where my thumbs ups at? We should have a whole bunch of thumbs ups. We should have a whole bunch of shares. Come on, y'all. 267 with the thumbs ups. 267. We is screaming everywhere. We everywhere. Subscribe to everywhere. Shout out to the Archer for the $5 RR. I'm not gonna say the word, but you know why. You say if they're all here, then they can't be home to make their home better. Running won't fix anything where they're from. Got a good point right there. You got a real good point right there. America is mad because they could not overthrow Haiti. But have we tried to fight Haiti? I don't think we tried to fight. Well, maybe. I don't know. But I hate to say it, though. I just... We might need our white brothers and sisters to just go over there and step down. In order for Haiti to be a respectable, livable place, it'll be a shame if it take white folks to go and make it respectable and livable. But I don't think that that's what, well, I would think that that's what like the majority would actually want, but it's a small group of the gangs and shit. They like living like that. The gangs like living in turmoil and being able to have power over people and threaten people and take advantage of people. Where's they getting the guns from, though? You can't keep killing if you run out of guns. Well, you can't keep killing with guns if you run out of bullets. Who is supplying these people with firearms? And because they be shooting the way that they be shooting and playing with bullets and wasting bullets and shit like that right there, hell, they should have been ran out of bullets. Let me ask my AI, la. Who is supplying Haiti with arms? The majority of weapons flooding into Haiti are trafficked from the United States. These weapons are often purchased by straw buyers and smuggled into the country by sea or through the porous land border with the Dominican Republic. I think I pronounced that word right. Prioris, P-O-R-O-U-S. Prorais, I don't know. The United States as a primary source. The smuggling routes is sea, small ships, often from Florida, transport weapons. Land, the Prowess border with the DR allows for smuggling, with some weapons originated in the U.S. and passing through the Dominican Republic. Air. There are also reports about the airstrips being used for smuggling. Got to be more careful. The United Nations imposed an arms embargo on Haiti years ago, but it hasn't stopped the flow of weapons. I see what they're doing. I get it now. I understand it now. Shout out to Miss Buckgood for the $1 cash app passer. The Haitians are no different from the cartel. I'm in agreement. I just figured it out. So it's coming through the DR. It's coming from the United States and the UN, right? United Nations, stuff like that right there. And wherever they're getting it from. Everybody wants Haiti to destroy itself from the inside. And they're doing a real good job. They're doing a damn good job. Porous. Okay. You say, Willie, you saying porous border. My bad. Land of War, the movie the USA sells everyone weapons. The Land of War, who played in that movie, was Nicolas Cage, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all, let's go on and jump into this right here. Moving it right along real quick. We down bad. We got a story right here. We have a police officer who has been arrested. That baby look young. That baby look cute in the face and all that fly stuff. You got to ask yourself, sugar, how you done mess around and got arrested, baby? Huh? What did you do that was so bad that they will put them handcuffs on you and it wasn't nothing sexual? Huh? Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $5 super chat. He say, Google the minerals wealth, please. I will. As soon as I get finished with this right here. We have a police officer, probationary officer, arrested in a drug investigation. This baby did not make it through the probationary period of being a police officer. And wait until y'all hear how much they pay for their new recruits.
Tonight, a rookie police officer in Providence is now off the force because she was arrested in a drug bust in Pawtucket State Police. Thank you for staying up this Friday night. I'm Dan J. Nick. Patrice is off. The night team's John Perrick live in studio now with these stunning details, John.
Yes, Tam, Pawtucket police aren't telling us much, but what we do know is the investigation took months, ending with a Providence police officer in handcuffs.
I think that's really kind of wild, right?
A Providence police officer, new to the job, arrested Friday morning after police say she was involved in a drug raid in Pawtucket.
Look at him.
It's kind of crazy seeing a police officer distribute drugs.
I'm baffled.
This is Destiny Vieira, now a former Providence police officer.
When you see a young person that had the opportunity of a lifetime to make a difference, and unfortunately, you know, because of certain judgments that they make, it taints the work.
Pawtucket police won't tell us where in Pawtucket the raid happened.
I mean, I wish we had more details.
But Providence Police Chief Oscar Perez says that officer is off the force.
That's something that is upsetting, but I'll tell you that does not define the dedicated work of the men and women of the Providence Police Department that goes out there on a daily basis to protect the city.
The city tells us this was her salary, just over $72,000, and she started
72, bitch, starting
as an officer here back in September, right after graduating from the 72nd Training Academy. When she was arrested, she was still in her year-long probationary period.
I think it probably happens a lot more often than we think it does.
Vieira faces multiple drug charges, including distribution or manufacturing of drugs in or near schools.
We want those people to help us. Those are the first people that we call when anybody's in danger.
24-year-old Jalen Lopez of Pawtucket was also arrested and faces the same charges.
I'm shocked about it, just hearing it, honestly. Hopefully something changes.
We went to multiple addresses listed under Vieira's name, trying to learn her side of the story. We couldn't find her. Both suspects will be arraigned Saturday by a bail commissioner. Live in studio, John.
God damn, shout it. Decisions. I can't do the math right now, so I'm going on and let my AI little Lala go ahead on and do that right there. 72 divided by 12 is what? 6. She's making that's $6,000 a month. What state is Providence in? What state is Providence in? Rhode Island. Hell, but Rhode Island cost of living is real high, ain't it? What is Rhode Island cost of living? Cost of living is higher than the national average. What is the average rent in Rhode Island? $2,300. $2,300 average rent. Bitch make 6 bands a month. Average rent 23. Hell, let's just go on and take it up to 3,000. Let's just do that because average. Still got 3 stacks in the month. That's her regular 40-hour shift, right? And police officers, typically, they would get a chance to do a lot of overtime. Right. If they got the budget for it, right? So that's $3,000 extra. You is a girl. You is a woman. Cute features. The men want you. Typically, you don't have to buy a lot of stuff for yourself because you is attractive. You have 3 extra bands. Let's just do like the 3 extra bands a month after you pay this little $3,000 rent. We just throw it up to $3,000. If you work a lot, you don't hang out a lot. And typically, you really shouldn't be hanging out. Well, you can't hang out in certain places anymore due to you being an officer because you never stop being the police, right? But you can go to clubs and stuff like that, right there, but you couldn't be like getting over intoxicated and shit like that right there. Like you can drink, but you can't be out there falling dead drunk and all that fly stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do different things and party in different places and stuff like that, because you're new to the force. See, she's still street. Although, in my mind, you don't stop being street. You just have to make different decisions because now you is law enforcement. She gave up $6,000 a month to Fandango, to slang some good. And I do understand. Damn it, you can slang a little something and get you a quick 5,000. I understand. Get you a few 2,000, like it ain't nothing. Especially like when you got dead and all that shit right there. Hell, she probably got kids, but they didn't speak on it. But she new to the force. She put it all on the line. All on the line when she had all these options of being attractive. You fresh on the force. 72,000 a year. Possibility of a lot of overtime. So that 72 could have went up to like 80. 80, 90, you know, depends on how Rhode Island doing shit. And she just gave it up. I know nobody means to get caught. I understand. Nobody means to get caught. But the crazy part is when you doing drug crimes as law enforcement, you do know when you get sentenced harsher than somebody who is not law enforcement. It's kind of like having a concealed weapons or having a legal firearm on you while you have drugs on you. The charge is greater because you have a legal firearm on you. You know, we believe that you know better. Yo, so you should do better. You say she ain't got no kids. She probably ain't got no kids. That baby old fresh meat out there. Making her own damn decisions. That's what these sugars be out here doing. Hold on. Let me. Wait, let me. Yada. Not. They really ain't saying nothing right there. Let me see if I can. See if I can Google this real quick. Let me throw it up here. Here they might. Oh, we got some more pictures. We got more pictures. She 25 too. Oh, she fresh meat. That baby 25 is this a different type of video? I think this is a different video.
Calculating savings for Byberg Insurance.
Hold on.
You can save up to 20.
All right, now at 5 o'clock, a now former Providence police officer appears in court on several drug charges.
Okay.
Yeah, she didn't have to go very far when she was taken into custody because she was at work. NBC 10's Molly Levine talked with her attorney and now former boss, the police chief. She joins us live in studio with the details. Molly?
Dan and Tammy, 25-year-old Destiny Vieira is being held without bail at the ACI, facing felony drug charges, something her attorney strongly disagrees with.
She worked 5 days a week as a Providence police officer from 11 to 7 in the morning.
25-year-old Destiny Vieira, a former Providence police probationary officer, faces a judge in district court Monday on various drug counts.
You have a right to set bail at this stage, Your Honor.
I do, but the state's objecting to bail.
I am, Your Honor.
Her attorney, David
State objected bail.
fighting in the courtroom for his client to be granted bail, but the judge siding with the state's recommendation, keeping Vieira behind bars at the ACI without bail as the state takes the case to Superior Court.
She's in a prison with people that have been arrested by the Providence police, and so obviously they're innuendos and threats being made towards her. And she's a young woman, 25 years old. Never been in jail, never been arrested.
Her attorney argues she was just associated with the wrong person.
She was associated, or did she have that work on her? You say, Willie, what is not explained is people go into law enforcement to buck the system. You say her looks could have got her to the drug team and other special teams that was planned, say, but her man did not stop.
4-year-old Jalen Lopez, who was also arrested in the drug bust and facing the same drug charges, including 2 counts of manufacturing, delivering, or possession with intent to manufacture or deliver a controlled substance.
But none of that is connected to her. None of that was found at the house where she lives at with her parents. None of that was found on her possession.
Vieira was taken into custody while at work at Providence Police Headquarters, where she's now facing an additional count of obstructing a police officer while in the execution of his duties.
Attack Police, we have an Office of Professional Responsibility that she is.
Oh, so maybe that was her boyfriend.
When there's any accusations of any officers, they get involved.
Providence Police Chief Oscar Perez argues the incident does not define the great work of the department.
If, she's found innocent, are you going to take her back?
No, she's. I feel that based on the allegations that I have, and the fact that she was under probation, I tell you, we preach integrity in the academy from day one. The decisions matter. You're no longer John Doe. You're a Providence police officer.
Again, Destiny Vieira is being held without bail, and so is the man who was arrested too, Jalen Lopez. The state is taking the case to Superior Court, where they'll have a bail hearing. I'm live in studio, Molly Levine, NBC 10 News.
You say even, hold on. He say,
if you know hand bread,
even if she's found not guilty, he still ain't taking her back.
Rhode Island attorneys are sounding the alarm over a shortage of sheriffs, warning that the arrested.
Where it had limited.
Wait a minute. Oh, snap. He still won't take her back? So in the police eyes, she's guilty. She's guilty of the accusations because of her, what is the thing called? Because he did say dignity and stuff like that right there. So because of the crowd or the person or the people who she hung around, that's really the problem then. Her surroundings, damn it, she was caught around some damn body who your integrity has a lot to do with a lot. You say yes because of the company that she kept. Yep, yeah, I was just saying that. They say they had some type of relationship and the police can prove it. Yes, that's why he said, in my opinion, even if she innocent, we're not taking her back.
Calculating savings for buy.
No, because of her decision making. Ain't that what I be saying? Decision.
Manufacturing, delivering, or possession with intent to manufacture or deliver.
Young woman, 25 years old. Never been in jail, never been arrested.
Yeah, you never been arrested until you get arrested. But go ahead.
Her attorney argues she was just associated with the wrong person. 24-year-old Jalen Lopez, who was also arrested in the drug bust and facing the same drug charges.
If they was arrested in a drug bust, she was there doing the drug bust. You don't have to have dope on you and shit like that right there, but for you to be associated in a drug bust, that's a problem. As an officer, say she was a cook-up.
Including 2 counts of manufacturing, delivering, or possession with intent to manufacture or deliver a controlled substance.
But none of that is connected to her. None of that was found at the house where she lives at with the parents.
So it wasn't found at the house, so how did they arrest her?
None of that was found on her possession.
If it wasn't on her and not at the house, then how did they even link her to it?
Taken into custody while at work at Providence Police Headquarters.
They took her into custody at work. Something's not making no sense. You say, Willie, when you take the police test, they specifically ask you, do you know anyone or anything doing any crimes and drugs? And you have to tell them. You say, if they find out that you are involved and you lie, yes, that's the part that I had them fail. When I did for Miami-Dade County. Yeah. I'm like, how y'all gonna ask me that fly shit? Man, I don't know nothing about nothing, pimp. He said, no, Willie, she wasn't there. They arrested her at work. But remember, our grandparents taught us, show me 5 friends and I tell you who you are. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she linked in.
He's now facing an additional count of obstructing a police officer while in the execution of his duties.
So she got a count of obstruction. Oh, because she was probably trying to fight back. Man, y'all ain't finna arrest me with no fly shit. Ain't got nothing going on.
Pawtucket Police, we have an Office of Professional Responsibility that's here. When there's any accusations of any officers, they get involved.
Providence Police Chief Oscar Perez argues the incident does not define the great work of the department.
If, she's found innocent, are you going to take her back?
No, she's. I feel that based on the allegations that I have, and the fact that she was under probation, I tell you, we preach integrity in the academy.
Preach integrity. She linked up with them fools, baby. You had to let the fools go. She's supposed to let them fools go. I know she want to stick with her neighborhood and stuff. Listen, I do believe that she was probably in relations. 25-year-old, yada, yada, yada. Her defense, we already got that right there. Bam, Supreme. Let's see if they're going to tell us anything else. She's in prison with people. All right. He said that. Her attorney, 24-year-old, yada, yada, yada. None of that is connected to her. They say we're facing additional cause of obstruction, police officer, yada, yada, yada. Says that she's innocent, does not define the great work of the department. We got all that. He said, I felt, all right. Let me come on out of that right there. Let me back out one more. Let's see what that was. 14 hours. This is 8 hours ago. 8 hours ago. Okay. Let me move this right here. We already watched the video. 25-year-old. I'm a kid. Whoa. All right. We're getting a little something. Move out my way. 25-year-old was arraigned. I'm on 2 counts of manufacture. Oh, she was taken into custody. All right, got it. The 25-year-old was arraigned on 2 counts of manufacturing, delivering a possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance. 2 counts of. I thought that this was the dude, but this is her, Destiny Vieira. 2 counts of distributing or manufacturing in or nearby schools, conspiracy, and keeping or maintaining a common nuisance. Vera is accused of possessing fentanyl and cocaine with the intent to sell it, but David Cooper, her defense attorney, argued that there's no evidence that she had or sold any drugs. Oh, whoa. So she was accused of possessing. But the attorney said that she didn't have anything on her. Damn it, so did she have it on her or did she not? And why is they accusing her if she didn't have it on her? She went out. Oh, she went out with the wrong guy who put himself in his position and dragged her into, I can't take y'all serious. She went out with the wrong guy. So she was on a date. Went out with the wrong guy who put himself in his position and dragged her into it. She's a young woman who's never been arrested and for anything and never been accused of anything. Cooper urges the judge to consider Vieira's lack of criminal history and stress that her safety is at risk while incarcerated because of her profession. And because of her decisions. You ladies do not know how to make good decisions. Not all. But the vast majority of you all do not know how to make good decisions. She decided to go out with him, and watch this. She know that he deals in that type of, hell, they probably been hunching forever. And she's in prison with people who, all right, we said all that right there. They say based on the serious nature of the allegations, we said that he would not be retained by the police department. Said that she would not be retained by the police department. Julio Lopez is 24, but this is what she like. She like them young, community entrepreneurs out here in these streets. Girl, you get it, girl. You get it. Now, listen, when you jump, when you get off, and even if you is innocent, I don't know where else you're going to work at, but there's plenty of places who will hire you. But just at that pay, I don't think that you're going to start out with that pay. And it'd be crazy because you went through the police academy. That shit is like 6 months, ain't it? You say training day too, huh? You went through all these months at the police academy for it to fall short. You knew the type of dude you was dealing with. You knew it. You knew it. You can't say that you didn't. Move right along. I ain't gonna even hold you. Got to be more careful. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back, man. Y'all have made it over. Y'all have made it to the end of the nightly news out here in the doggone street, man. Thank y'all for joining the player, because we was out here screaming everywhere. Yeah. Screaming everywhere. Now, I was asked to look this here up real quick before I get on up out here. Let me yada do this. Do click that. Come on back out there. And what did I write? Mineral resources. Wait a minute. Mineral resources in Haiti. Because I just wanted to put up on the screen what I'm looking at over here. Push that right there. Push it right there. Haiti possesses significant mineral resources, including gold, copper, Bayou, I can't pronounce it. Barexte, and potentially oil through large scales of mining has been limited while past something mining ceased in 1983. There's potential for developing gold and copper mines, particularly in the northern part of the country. Rumors of large ore reserves also persist, but confirmation and development are needed. Is needed, but damn it, they say are needed. That's what's up. Box it. Box it. Box it. Box it. You say, Willie, you're not gonna talk about DL tonight? Nah, I had done forgot about him. But I was out and about. I was handling some business, and then I had to try to rush on back on around here. But I do think that all these places, they want Haiti to destroy themselves from within. And listen, I wonder if other countries took the Haitian people in like the U.S. took them in. Just saying. Give yourself a pat on the back, but y'all have made it to the end of the 99 Nightly News around here in these street players. Prostate cancer awareness around here in these streets. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Say box site. Box site. Compose primarily of one or more aluminum hydroxide minerals plus various mixtures of silica, iron oxide, titanium, aluminum sulfate or salsa, you say, and other impurities in minor or trace amounts. Got to be more careful. And say thank you, Willie. You is welcome. You is welcome. So you went out in the sun and got some energy. Came back with fire. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I walked in the grass with no shoes on. I did. And I went to feeling better. He said some good stuff in other words. Yeah. Hell yeah. They got some shit that's worth killing for. I just did what it is, man. Listen. Boy, I appreciate y'all rocking with the player. I hope that y'all enjoyed. I really, really do. I hope that y'all subscribe. Ooh, we had 290 likes. Can we get 10 more likes? Can we get 10 more likes? You say, Willie on that spiritual hippie shit. Dead here. She say that you bought a ground blanket. Oh man, say it helps. Damn it, I also saw you can get those things like for the house too, right? To put down and it magnetizes or some shit like that right there. Well, hell, a grounding blanket, right? I think I know what you're talking about. We at 296. Come on, y'all. Because I got to go. We at 299. Let's bust these three up to let YT know that we here to stay, baby. We here to stay, baby. Give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all done hit 300 by 37 after the 9 o'clock hour. Excuse me. I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. You say, yes, it helps like walking in the grass. That's what's up. Grounding blankets is old school. That's what's up. I got to get me one there. I really do got to get me one. Y'all, I got to go, man. Thank y'all for hitting these numbers. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate y'all for rocking. We will be back mañana. Thank you.